I promised once I got a camera that I'd be on YouTube, so here we are. I'm super excited. Welcome to the New Mommy Talks channel. If you follow me on TikTok, my handle is New Mommy Talks, and we have a great community of moms. So if you're not already following us, follow me on New Mommy Talks on TikTok. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, definitely subscribe because I will be explaining more of my must-haves and just going over a lot of the things that I cannot explain in my TikTok videos. So they'll be more in depth. We'll answer some of your questions that you guys have. This will be a fun spot. So definitely hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified when I have a new video. So let's get into this. The infamous postpartum must-have basket. So for those of you who saw my TikTok video, I showed all of my must-haves for postpartum healing, and today I wanted to go over these in depth because a lot of people actually had more questions than I thought you guys would, and I'm shocked that a lot of people don't know about the postpartum period and that we don't teach more women or talk about this. So let's normalize that talk and let's talk about what happens to our bodies after we have babies, because we totally deserve to know about that at any age as a woman, and I think we need to spread that more. So for those of you who had a C-section too, you will need some of these things in the box as well, not all of them, but I'll call out which ones that my friends who had C-sections used, and I'll also explain pretty much like why I use them and how they were helpful for me. So let's get into it. I put this, by the way, I got this bin at Target. I think it was like $2. I put all of the links to the products down below. I got everything on Amazon, and yeah, it's pretty much my favorites from postpartum. And I ordered multiples of these, so I will let you know which ones I ordered twice. But yeah, I put everything in a basket above my toilet pretty much. I had like a shelf, and that was just so I could grab things easily. You will be using these pretty much most of the time when you go to the bathroom. So let's go into it. So the first thing here, and I know this freaked a lot of people out, so I'm sorry if I scared you, but these are the Always Discreet boutique mesh diaper underwear for adults. And I remember like being on YouTube and Googling postpartum must-haves and being like, why are all these people thinking that these are cool or like these are the best things to have? And quickly I realized that it's not like, I wanted to just wear like an underwear and pad, but then I realized like these provide so much more cushioning to down there, and the way I can explain it is that you kind of feel like you have a sunburn, if that makes sense. And this is just like adding extra padding. So when you sit down, it's just a lot more comfortable. So I highly suggest these. I actually bought a small pack to try. So if you're like unsure and you're like, I might want to wear just like underwear, I would highly suggest like buying a small pack. You don't need to like use these, but my hospital gave me like pretty bad mesh underwear, and I was really glad that I packed these in my hospital bag. So definitely give these a try. I know it's kind of scary, like thinking, oh, I have to wear a diaper after, but definitely give them a try. Like I was skeptical, and I would highly recommend them again. And I actually bought the large pack too, and I wore these for a couple weeks. So definitely on my must-haves list. The next item on my must-haves list is the Freedom Mom Peri bottle. So this actually collapses, so you can like store it in your bag really easily. But the hospital will give you a regular Peri bottle, and all a Peri bottle is so you can like wash down there. So if you guys can see, this is like angled upwards. So that way when you like angle it and you're like getting in there, it's actually like pointing towards where you need it to go. So you just put warm water, not hot, not cold, warm, in here, and you just clean the area every single time you go to the bathroom. So I found this a lot more helpful than the regular Peri bottles. What a regular Peri bottle is just has like the squirty part on the top, and this was just a lot easier to use. So I was really happy I bought this, and I carried this back and forth to the NICU because I had to visit every single day by myself, and I still had to take care of myself postpartum, and I really liked this. So bring this actually with you in the hospital. The next item that you definitely need on your list is Dermaplast. And I know a lot of people will say this, but make sure you're getting the one in the blue bottle. The one that's not in the blue bottle and is in the red bottle, I've heard really burns. So I know a lot of people said, oh, Dermaplast like burned me. Well, make sure you have the right one to begin with, because this one specifically was amazing. I bought this like 3 times. And I used this every single day, and it really does help like numb the area. But I heard horrible things about the red label. Make sure you're getting the blue label. And yeah, basically it's pain and itch spray, so it takes away all the pain down there. Like I said, it feels like a sunburn, so you definitely want to have this on hand. The hospital might give you some. My hospital did not, so I was really happy to come home and have this. It kind of sounds crazy, but high-waisted underwear. So when I transitioned over from the diapers, I bought these off of Amazon, and it was great not to wear my like, not expensive, but like my nicer underwear, because you are still kind of bleeding down there, or just like a heavy period, I would say, and you want to make sure you're not like trashing yourself. So I really liked having some high-waisted underwear. I got these from Amazon and they were really cheap. They're super comfortable. Anything high-waisted postpartum is like your best friend, so you definitely want to check that out. I also got myself some like overnight pads, and these ones are just the always ones. I really liked these, and I used this combo when I was done with the underwear. So once it was a little bit lighter and things started to feel a little bit better, I was able to kind of switch over to these. Now the next item that I have on my list, everyone's kind of confused about how to use these, so I will explain. But you can get either of these pretty much. So I bought both and I liked both of them. So like if you're thinking about getting either of these items, the first one is the Tux cooling pads. So they're also for hemorrhoids. So if you have hemorrhoids, you can use these too, but the Tux cooling pads with witch hazel or the Freedom On ones. So these ones are actually a full length. I will show you. And I took these out on my TikTok. You're supposed to place these on top of your pad. I saw some women saying like, oh, I use those to wipe. And I'm like, these would feel a lot better if you just place them on top of your pad. So this one, by Freedom On, is actually the full length of a pad. So you don't have to like stack them like you do with Tux. I found that it did roll up a tiny bit, but not much. They were just very soothing. If you're going on the go and you're needing these for postpartum, these are amazing for on the go. So I bought these twice and I kept these in the bag that I was going back and forth to the NICU in. And then these, you just stack a couple on your pad, if that makes sense. So like you put like a couple on top like that when you went to the bathroom, and it helps so much. Like the cooling is amazing. So I highly recommend picking up one of these too. It just helps promote healing like witch hazel does, and they're just super cooling. It's kind of like when you put aloe on a sunburn. Like that's how I can explain these. Either is a great choice if you're gonna be on the go, like if you're postpartum and you're visiting your child in the NICU. I almost would suggest getting these because they're easier to store in a bag. And then, you know, if you just want to have these like on stack, I highly recommend both of them. They're really good. So that's pretty much all I have in here, guys. And I just put them together in a nice little bag. You know, another thing is if you want to get mom a gift for, you know, if you're obviously like close to the mom, but it's a great gift. And I almost wish someone put this together as like a baby shower gift for me. I would have been really happy about it. Oftentimes we forget about the mom, so it's just something to have on hand. So those are my postpartum healing must-haves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up because it is my first mommy one and I would love your support. So thank you guys so much.